The bat signal cracks the night sky, a beacon of fear or a cry for help. What if Batman, our brooding hero, is not a vigilante but a patient? What if Arkham Asylum, home to Gotham's worst, is not a prison but a hospital for Bruce Wayne's fractured mind? This is not a new theory. It whispers through comic book shops and fan forums. Could the horrors Batman faces be real? Or are they manifestations of a deeper madness, born from the trauma of his parents' deaths? Consider his rogues gallery. Each villain, a twisted reflection of some aspect of Batman himself. The Joker, chaos incarnate, mocking Batman's need for order. Two-Face, consumed by duality, mirroring Batman's own struggle between light and darkness. Imagine Arkham Asylum as the stage for Bruce Wayne's therapy. The doctors, disguised as his enemies, try to break through his delusions. Each encounter, a therapy session in disguise. Professor Hugo Strange, the psychologist obsessed with Batman's identity, becomes a stand-in for Bruce's own fractured psyche. Harley Quinn, once Dr. Harleen Quinzel, represents the allure of madness, tempting Batman to succumb. Even Batman's methods fit this narrative. His reliance on fear, his brutal tactics, could be seen as the desperate acts of a man trying to regain control of his fractured reality. His refusal to kill, a last shred of sanity clinging on. Dr. Jonathan Crane, the Scarecrow, embodies the fear and psychological manipulation Bruce faces, pushing him to confront his deepest terrors. This theory forces us to re-examine everything we know about Batman. His origin story, the death of his parents, could be a fabrication, a coping mechanism for his shattered mind. Wayne Manor, a gilded cage, keeping him isolated from a world he perceives as dangerous. Consider the cyclical nature of Batman's stories. He defeats his enemies, only to see them return time and again. This endless cycle mirrors the struggles of mental illness, the constant battle for control. The very act of putting on the Batsuit could be Bruce Wayne's way of compartmentalizing his illness, of creating a separate persona to deal with the demons he can't escape. A desperate attempt to impose order on a chaotic mind. The beauty of this theory lies in its ambiguity. There is no right answer, no definitive proof. It's a Rorschach test reflecting our own interpretations of Batman and his world. Does this theory diminish Batman? Some might say yes, arguing that it robs him of his agency, his heroism, but others would argue that it makes him even more compelling, a symbol of the enduring human spirit struggling against overwhelming odds. Ultimately, the question of whether Batman is truly insane is irrelevant. What matters is the impact this theory has on our understanding of the character. It forces us to confront the nature of sanity, the power of our perceptions, and the fine line between hero and madman. And in the end, isn't that what the best stories do? They make us question, they make us think, and they stay with us long after we've turned the final page.